Okay. So, Vamshi, you are able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, in yesterday's session, what we did is we wrote a business process, right? We uh, created a business process that has some activities, and we used one service, and name of the service was um, file system adapter. Okay, we configured this file system adapter in such a way that it was going to a particular directory in the file system, and it was collecting a file. Okay, and then we also learned that this service collects that file and places in the process data. Okay, and by default, and yesterday we learned a very important concept, and that was our primary document. Okay, by default, all the services in SI works on the primary document. Primary document is nothing, a document, a special type of document in your process data. Okay, and that document, name of that document is primary document, and the primary document is important because by default all the services uses the primary document, right? So this is the business process we learned yesterday, and we created it. Okay, now today I'm going to implement few more things. Okay, now say suppose the business document that you have collected, it's an XML file. Okay, it has a uh, XML tags. Okay, say suppose A and uh, B, or let me take a different example. Okay, something like this. It has items, and it's an item master file. Okay, items, and then you have detail of item. Okay, now your requirement is, okay, your requirement is you want to open this document in your business process. Okay, so far we have been able to collect this document, and this document was available in your process data as primary document. Okay, now what you want to do is, your requirement is you want to take this item tag. Okay, you want to basically remove this items tag from the document, and you want this item tag. Okay, you need to extract this item tag and create a new document. Okay, and then place it back in the file system in different folder, right? So in the folder you have a document, right? And this name of this document is item master. So item master is a very common term in the retail, right? So item master is a file that contains detail of all your items. Okay, so normally item master file will have items tag. Okay, and then items tag will be closed. I hope both of you are familiar with the XML. Okay, then you have header. Okay, then header will be closed, and then the item tag,
Body.
right? Yes, body, that like uh, items, item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5, like that. Your requirement is you need to remove this header section and items tag from the document, and you need to create separate document that contains only the item elements. Okay, and after creating the new document, you need to place that document back in the file system. So we are going to see today how to do this. Now, to extract the particular element, okay, from the document, we have a very important service in SI called DocToDom. Okay, called DocToDom, and we have two services. Okay, one is DocToDom, and another is DOM to
Doc.
DOMToDoc. You might have seen these two services functions. These are not services, actually these two are the functions. Okay, DocToDom and DOMToDoc. Okay, now what is DocToDom? DocToDom, DocToDom. DocToDom is a XPath function in BPML that can open your document. Okay, and it, remember, it always works on the primary document. Okay, until unless you specify the name of the document. Okay, by default it works on the primary document. DocToDom, okay, opens a document. Say suppose this is your document, it has a tag and a tag, and then you have b tag, like that. Using this function, you can read a specific element from your document and you can place it back in your process data. Okay, so DocToDom opens a document, and it extracts a specific element or set of elements in the process data. That is why we called it document. Doc matlab document to DOM, right? So DOM is a what is full form of DOM is document object model. Okay, so this XML that you see, we also call it as DOM in technically in technology, right? We call it DOM, data object model, or document object model. Sorry, okay. So doc convert my document to DOM. Okay, so your process data is XML, so that is being referred here as a DOM. So doc takes the primary document and place the values of the document or expected value of document in the DOM, in the process data. Okay, now let me run this simple example for you, and then you will able to easily understand that what exactly it is and what it do. So let's go here, and I will open the same business process that we were working in yesterday. I think we modified this business process only, right? Hmm. Vamshi, do you remember which business process we modified?
Uh, we do the essay to hello world and the span both.
No. File system test. We created a new business process called the file system test. Check out. So this is a revision for you how to check out business process from SI to GPM. I just now in front of you I checked out a business process. I extracted a business process from SI database. Now I'm going to open it. Okay, so this was my business process um, that we created yesterday, right? Now I'm going to first let me create the document that we are going to collect from my business process from my file system adapter. So this service was collecting business process from this service was collecting document from this folder, right? And if you remember, we have also specified, so this is the path from where we have asked this service to collect the file, right? And filter. And I have explained Sapna, that how these parameters work. Okay.
Okay. In the previous video, right?
Yes, in the previous video, yesterday's video.
Okay, yeah.
So it collects only this file, payment.txt. And if you want to collect other files, how we will we modified this business process, we have also discussed that. Okay. So now I'm creating.
Basically, like my understanding on file system adapter is it's just to pick up the file from a folder, right?
File system adapter has ability to pick up a file from the file system, and it can also extract, or it can also drop a file in the file system.
Yeah, pick up and drop, correct, yeah.
Exactly, right? So see this action. If you say collect, it will collect. If you say extract, it will put the file in the, or it will store the file in the file system. So we are going to use both these services today.
So collect means like the file path, it's like IBM install AS2 partner, from there it collects, right?
Hold
Or
on.
it extracts.
One second. Okay. Let me first create this file.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
And this will be a very large file, but just to explain the concept, I'm taking this simple example. Okay.
Okay.
So this is your yes. Yeah. Now, what was your question?
No, difference between the collection and the extraction. So extraction means like in generally as per the folders in real time scenario I'm talking, it's like we give IBM install AS2 partner, from that it extracts and puts in the folder, or it collects from there, and I mean like the difference between the collection and the extraction.
No. So
It's wrong.
file,
Okay.
no. File system adapter. Okay. So file system adapter is a service. Okay. And yesterday I explained the concept of services to Wamshi, and I took an example. Like if you want to understand services in the business process or in the SI, you consider a service is a worker. Okay, say suppose
Okay.
you have hired me. Okay, I'm a worker for you. Okay, but I can only cook. I cannot do. I will not sweep your floors because I'm not a sweeper. Okay, you have hired me as a cook. Okay, I'm your. So each and every service in SI have a specific task. It is specialized to do one thing. Okay, so I'm your cook. That is my specialty. So I'm your cook service. Now today, what do you want me to cook? That you have to tell me. I'm not going to cook whatever I want. Whatever my master will tell me, that is what I will cook. Right?
Yeah.
Similarly, file system adapter is a person, right? Is a guy whose specialty is to collect a file, okay, to collect a file from the file system or to drop a file in the file system. That is his specialty. Got it?
Yeah.
Now, from where it will collect, where it will drop the file, which file it need to collect, you have to tell him. You have to tell your servant that what file it need to collect, in which folder,
Okay.
from which folder it need to collect. Okay, if
Okay.
you will ask me, I will collect the file from the C payment. If you ask me to collect the file from AS2/partners, I will collect from there. Okay, if you will ask me to collect only jp.txt, I will collect only jp.txt. If you will ask me to collect every file that ends with .txt, I will collect that. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the service. You got it?
Yeah. Yeah. Based on the, I mean, like, okay.
Based on
Based
the
on the requirement.
based on the
Okay.
configurations,
Okay.
your service works.
Okay.
Okay, so you said that by looking at this configuration AS2 extract, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it has a concept. Okay, it has a concept,
Yeah. Extract. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's
and I
true.
will try to cover that this concept as well today.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, why it is AS2 extract, why it's not Sapna, I will tell you today. Okay, and
Right.
I will make sure that by end of this session there will be Sapna here.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so
So
that
AS
these
to
are the concepts that I will try to clarify. Yeah, tell me.
yeah. So AS to extract folder is nothing but,
A folder.
see, we do, yeah, my understanding, I'm just sharing with you. AS to extract folder is nothing but like when we test AS to connection,
Mhm,
then a folder path is created for that particular partner.
mhm.
Is that the one, or it's a different topic again?
It's a different topic.
Oh, it's not, it nothing to do with the testing and the path which it
No, no,
creates.
no. It's a different topic. AS2 is a protocol that works in a specific way, right? But again, your file system adapter is used when your AS2 process works. Okay,
Okay. Okay,
so
fine. Maybe I'll,
uh,
yeah, yeah, you just continue. Let me,
okay,
oh,
so
yeah.
I told you right what is a business process. You want to prepare a food today, right? So you have many workers, right? There is one person who know how to cut vegetables. You have another person who knows how to cook the vegetables. Then you have another person, right, who know how to clean the utensils,
Right.
right? So AS2 is your AS2 transfer end to end is your business goal, right? Now to achieve this business goal, you have to use multiple services, and each service is specialized in doing one task, right? Like your
Okay.
HTTP, HTTP get,
Mm-hmm.
HTTP post, right? it will do one thing, right? But it has to be part of that entire goal. Then you have FTP service. Oh, sorry, file system adapter service somewhere in your in that end-to-end flow that will be extracting or collecting the file from the file system.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. Now yesterday I discussed different scenario with the wormsheet. That is why the file name here was item.txt. Now today my scenario changed. So I'm asking this person, this servant, file system adapter, to collect item master.xml. That is why I'm changing the filter of file name. Now I have used file system adapter for 10 years. That is why I know filter parameter takes name of the file that we want to collect from the file system, okay, from a specific folder. But if you want to know it, you have to open the document and you have to read that document. In that document somewhere you will find what is the filter, what is the definition of this filter parameter. You read it, you will understand, and then come here and implement it.
Okay.
Okay, so now the file system adapter will collect item master.xml. Okay, then now the next task was, I got the item, I got the file in my process data. Next thing is, I want to open that file, okay, and I want to get everything in my process data. Okay, I want to get everything in my process data. So how we will do that? We have to use a assign service. Okay, actually we do not have to use assign service, we have to use what was the service that I was explaining you? Doc to
DOM.
DocToDom. So DocToDom, what DocToDom do? It
Extracts,
Extract.
extracts the document and
puts in XML file, process data.
it opens the document, extracts the document, and put
You
the
can read the
XML
element on the
in
space.
the process data.
Yeah.
Okay, so where I want to place the data here. Okay, so if you want to assign a constant, you have to use this parameter in the GPM. But if you want to use any, if you want to assign a value from some other parameter, some other element, right, then you have to use the from parameter, right, in the assign activity. Okay, now
Okay.
I want to, what I want to do, I want to use a function. Okay, so I have to use from, and the name of this function is doc to dom. Okay, and
Okay.
primary document. Okay, now let me run this simple example. You will understand what exactly I'm trying to tell you, and what this business process does. Okay, validation successful, and okay, let's run this. Okay, and Vamsh, you remember yesterday you asked me to set a parameter. Due to that, my
Parameter.
file gets deleted every time,
Yes, yes.
right? I don't want to do that because I want to run multiple scenarios for you, right? So if this file is deleted after collecting, I have to create this file again. So I do not want to delete this
Yes.
file today. Yesterday I wanted to delete, but today I do not want to delete.
Okay.
So delete after collect. I'm setting it as no, because that is yesterday's requirement was something else. Today's requirement is something else. As simple as that. It means we do not have any fixed pattern to write the business process. It depends on the requirements. One day you have to write something else, other day you have to write something else. Okay. Okay. So okay. So
And one
in
points
the
collected.
first in the first step it says one file is collected. Okay. When that business process ran, sorry, when file system adapter ran, okay, it has generated this in the process data. Okay, it has generated this in the process data. So the first is file name, second is primary document. Okay, so this is my primary document, and this primary document is available in the process data after your file system adapter service runs successfully. Okay, and I hope now you understand what is a primary document, right? So it's just a document, it's a reference to a document in your process data. Okay, but by default all the services in SI works on the primary document. Got it? Now
Yeah.
then I use the DocToDom service. Okay, see what DocToDom service has done, it has opened the document and it copied everything, okay, from that document in the process data. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What is the node tree in the DOM?
Node tree.
Yeah.
What do you mean by node tree? Document tree you are saying?
Yeah. In DOM, what is the node tree?
Okay. There's it's not node tree, I think it's a document tree. Okay. So if you see this document, sorry, this is my document type. Item,
Okay.
it has header, then it has item, right? Inside this item you have SKU, and after that you have price, right?
Yes.
So when any technology process an XML file, okay, it creates a structure. Okay,
Okay.
that structure is called as document tree. Okay, so for this file, okay, to process this file or process this data or the message, your internally your APIs or in the memory, a tree will be created. Okay, and that tree will have one element, top element as item, sorry, items. Okay, it will have two childs. Okay, what is those childs?
As like the two
Header,
Unicode, like the XML.
yes, header and item. Actually in my case it will have multiple items.
Yeah. What is UTF-8 character and UTF-16 in XML character?
UTF-8 and UTF-16 is a document encoding. That is a completely different thing, right?
Okay.
It, it's it's a way
Yeah.
to you said UTF-8 and UTF-16, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you know ASCII values in
Mhm.
computer, in technology, everything is 0 and 1, right? So
Yeah,
UTF
yeah,
is
yeah.
a 8 8 bit or 8 byte, 8 bytes actually. UTF is a encoding structure, or you will say way of representation, where each character, okay, is represented by 8 bits. Okay,
Okay.
say suppose
I got.
01111 is equal to 1. It represents A. 10111, like this 8 characters represents B. Okay, so in the file, if you have saved
Okay.
your file, right, in the UTF-8, okay, if I take this example, and you save your file in UTF-8 and you write in A and B, so actually it will be saved as 01111, okay, and then 1011111, right? This is your UTF-8 encoding. And if you have a UTF-16 encoding, in UTF-16, right, each character is represented by 16 bits. Okay, so like A will be represented by 0111111, like 16 bits. Okay, so in file, if you write A, then it will write this sequence. So it's a encoding, okay, way to represent your characters. Okay, so but that does not have any connection with the uh, concept that we are learning right now. Okay, so my DocToDom has opened the document or extracted content of the document in the process data, right? But if you remember, my requirement was different. My requirement was not this. I My requirement is to, where is my header? Okay, my requirement is to extract the only item elements, okay, and pack this data in a different document and place back in the file system. Okay, so that is my requirement. So I do not want this items tag and the header tag. Okay, so now we are going to modify or use uh, different in a different way this DocToDom. Okay, so I will use, okay, now DocToDom, with the DocToDom function, you can extract your content of your document in the process data, right? But if you want to extract a specific document, okay, if you want to extract a specific document, okay, then you can do that by placing slash, one slash, and then name of the element that you want to extract. Okay, so in our case, I want to extract only item, so I will do like this. Okay, let me run, you will understand the difference. So by default, it has extracted everything from the file in the process data. But now I want to extract a specific element from your document. This time it has extracted only item tag in the process data. Okay, this time it has extracted only process data. I mean, sorry, item tag in the process data. It did not extract item tag, right? So that is the one way to use the DocToDom function. But if I want to,
Before,
yeah, go
sorry.
ahead. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, before it was. Can I see the process data before once before extracting the only item?
Okay. See, items, header.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Okay. So if you do not write anything, okay, if you do not write anything after this function, it will just blindly extract everything whatever is in the document. But if you want to extract specific elements, then you can do like this, right? It's just an use.
Okay. That's the main characteristics of that function DocToDom.
Main characteristic of DocToDom is it extracts the XML document, XML data from your document to process data. Now, what you are seeing right now is an use,
Oh, it's a use. Okay.
है ना? So, do you see the difference now? I have wrapped all the item elements in an item master element, item master tag. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. And how I did that? By using the to. You extract I in the from I am saying open the document and place all the item elements in the process data. Okay. But before I use dot. Okay. Dot means in the current, right where you are current at the in the process data. Okay, but if I use item master, it means I want you to extract the all the item elements in the process data, but inside the item master element. Got it?
Yeah.
Look at it and let me know if you have any question.
That too. Okay.
Okay, look at it. I will be back in 1 minute. Need to just okay. Can we go ahead?
Yes.
Okay. Now, as per my requirement, everything has come under the item master. In a all the items are now inside the item master. Okay. Now I need to create a document. Okay. Now I need to create a document with this data. I want to pack or place these information, okay, in a document, right? And then place that document in the file system. So let's do that. Now we have another function called the DOMToDoc, just opposite of this. So DocToDom, what DocToDom do is it extracts the information from the document and place in the process data. DOM, process data is a DOM. Okay, place plates in the DOM. Other service is DOMToDoc. So what this DOMToDoc do? What this DOMToDoc do? It
Convert the document.
Hello?
yes, it creates a document.
Convert the document to the DOM.
Yes. Take the information from your DOM or take the information from your process data and creates a document. Okay. So I will do it here. Okay. Okay. Sapna, you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Now I want to
But I'm
tell you.
stuck somewhere. Yeah, I'm stuck. Yeah.
Okay. Is it good now?
No. In the concept, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where you're saying that it's stuck somewhere in the concept?
Yeah.
What is that?
See, in the before doc to DOM,
Mm-hmm.
the process rate, it extracts the XML file
Mm-hmm.
and puts it in the process data, right?
Right.
So here, which document we are talking about?
In the first service.
Yeah, in the first service, correct? Yeah.
So you have AS2 extract service, right? I mean this file system adapter service. This file system adapter
Yeah.
service has collected the file from the file system,
Right.
right? So
Okay.
now you have the data, but you want to now modify the data or you want to extract some information from your data.
Okay.
Okay. How you will do that? To do that, we use
Doc
the
to DOM.
doc to
Okay.
DOM service.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Next step,
Yeah.
I need to collect this information, okay, and place in another document. So for that, I will use DOM to doc.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
Now, I mean, before I do that, I want to explain you one more concept. I mean, I should have explained this you before, but I forgot that. Okay. In XML technology, okay, there is something called the uh, root element or called the process context. Okay, we call the root or element, you can call it as a root element or you can call it as a process context. Okay, any XML API or any XML technology, okay, when it process a document, when it process a XML document, okay, it starts processing from a element. Okay, it starts processing the document from a specific element or from a element from somewhere it starts processing. Okay, say suppose you have a XML document something like this A, okay, then inside that you have B, then inside that you have C, then inside that you have D. Okay, this is the your XML structure. Okay, and your XML processor starts processing your document from this element. Okay, so this element will be called as process context, or this will be called as root element. Okay, so your element, your processor, XML processor, will read everything from from this element, or from the context of this element, a element. Okay, now actually I will also recommend both of you to read some XPath. Okay, you can search in Google XPath tutorial, and the best one I would suggest you to use the w3schools.com XPath tutorial. Okay, you will get a very good idea. Okay, so
Yeah.
these expressions that I write right here, or this one, these are actually XPath, right?
Okay.
Do you see this? This everything is XPath. All these, I mean, these are the parameters, just simple parameters. But in the previous examples, I have accessed the values, right? Say suppose slash x x slash y slash text, y slash text plus y slash text plus z slash text, right? Something like that. So these are all XPath expressions, right? So tomorrow, maybe when you get some time, you can just have a look on the XPath expressions. So your XML processors or needs an root element or the process context. Hmm. And it reads all other elements from the with respect to process context. Okay, your XML processor reads all other elements with respect to process context or the root element, whatever you want to say. Now, in this case, say suppose I have a special XML processor, and I ask it to use A as its root context, right? Now, if I want to read the value of C, okay, I will say B slash C slash text. Text. Okay. So now what you said, B. You are saying first go and find B, and inside B you will have a C. I want you to read the text value of the C. This is how your processor or the XML processor will read it. Now your XML processor will search for this B inside the A. Why it will search inside the A? Because is has been set as process context, or it has been set as a root element for your processor. Okay, so this is the one way, right way to read it. Other way is you can say slash a slash b slash c slash e text. When your expression, this is your XPath expression, okay, when your XPath expression start with slash, it means you are asking it to start reading from the process context or from the root element, right? So you are asking, I don't want to take any risk, I want to start you to process or searching for the element from the root. Why you are saying this? How you are saying this? by starting your expression with the slash. Okay, so it will go at A. Inside A you will have B, inside B you have a C, right? So it will read the text value of C, this value, right? So this is a happy path. Now let me take an example. Now say suppose in this expression which was working before, if you add a slash in front of B, then what will happen? It's a
It
wrong
will
expression.
take the B.
No, it will
No,
not take
not.
the B, right? Because by adding slash at the beginning, right, you are saying find a element that is the root, right? But the name of element should be B, right? But your XML processor know root is A. It will not find any element which is root of root, but it's B. Okay, it will not able to find it. You got it?
Okay. Yeah.
So just remember, if you start your expression with the slash, it means you are asking your XML processor to search for the elements from the root.
So the root here is A,
A.
right?
Yes, right? If I say suppose A slash B slash C.
Yeah.
So you are asking me to start from the root. So I will go at the root. I will say yes, I have A, right? I have B and I have C. No problem, right? If you say A slash B slash C, okay, you are not asking me to go at the root. You are asking me to
Oh,
start from
from
the process
B.
context. Okay, you are asking me to
Process.
start from the process context. So my process context is this one, right? Now I will search a element inside this A element. Okay, but inside this A element there is no A element. Try to understand the difference
Yeah.
between if your expression start with slash and without slash.
Yeah. With slash means it's taking from the root. Without slash means it is searching inside the root element itself.
Yes. So without
But
slash,
it doesn't take the one which is having with the slash.
yeah, tell me now. Yeah, now ask your question.
See, slash A slash B slash C.
Slash A slash
Mhm.
B slash C.
Yeah. In the next slash B A slash B slash C.
Slash B slash C. Okay.
Yeah. My
First is
question is
okay.
yeah.
First is right, second is wrong. Because
No.
in the second one, listen, you in this my see,
Okay. Okay.
I will be here. Okay, now say suppose this is your hierarchy. Okay, your XML processor is standing on this point. Okay, after standing
Okay.
on this point, it will look only at the bottom below. Correct?
Right.
If you ask it to say, if you ask it to process slash A, okay, you are asking first look at yourself, right? First look at the label where you are. If you find a, then go inside and find B. And if you find B, then go inside and find C. So I am here, okay, at this label. I will look at the front and I will find a. Here is A, then I have B, and then I have C.
Yeah.
In this example, you are saying /B. It means you are saying where I am, right? I am at the A. Look straight. I will not find, I don't see any B here. Okay. So,
Yeah.
if you start your expression with the slash, it means you are asking your processor to start processing from the root. But in this document, there is no root called B. B is child of A, right?
Yeah. Okay. In this, it searches from the parent process itself,
Yes,
not its
right.
child.
So this expression will be right if you remove this slash. If you remove this slash, okay, then it will start reading where it is right now. So your processor is pointing at the A already, right?
Okay.
So that is and this is also called as a absolute path, and this one is called the relative path. When your expression start with the slash, it means you want to give a absolute path.
So if you
Okay,
remove the slash, again it reads from A itself.
where in this one first expression.
No, second one.
So if you remove this A,
Yeah.
so suppose I remove this, okay, right? Now you are asking it. Now you give relative path, right?
Yeah. If now
Right.
now it is B slash
Now, yes.
C.
Now there is no slash, right? Now it is simply B/C. It means
Yeah.
it's a relative path, and it's relative to who? It's relative to root or the process context, and your process context is A, right? So inside A you have B, and then inside B, right, you have C. So not a problem, correct?
Okay. Yeah.
In the same way, right, when you read the values in your process data, right, you need to take care, you need to be very careful while writing the XPath expressions. So your root tag is always process data. Okay, inside the process data, in our example, it was like um, file name, right? And then you have something called the primary document, and then you have item master. Okay, item master. Then you have item, right? Like this item, and you have some other values, and you have some other values. Okay. Now, say suppose I want to read item. Okay, I want to access this element. Okay, how I will do? Either I will say item master slash item,
Item.
right? This is correct because you are giving relative path. Your expression is not starting with the slash, right? If your expression is not starting with slash, it means you are giving relative path. If you are giving the
So
relative path, this is right because process data has a child element called the item master, and the item master had a child element called the item, right? If you do not like this, then you can give the absolute path or the full path. So when you will give the full path, you have to write slash process data slash. Okay, you have to start with the slash, right? So by
Yeah.
adding the slash, you are saying I don't care what is your root element and or what is your process context. I want you to start reading from the root, and root is your process data. Process data slash, inside this process data you have an item master slash item. That's it. Okay. Got it. So this is
Yeah, on the left side, if we start from item number also, it starts reading from the process data.
okay. Now if say suppose inside this item tag I have a price tag, right? Price, right?
Okay.
Now say suppose I want to read the price, right? And you are saying that I just write item slash price, right?
Yeah.
You are saying that item slash price, and it does not start with the slash. If it does not start with the slash, it means you are giving the relative path, and I'm your XML processor. I know that you have given me the relative path, and I will read everything from my process context. Okay, so I will, what is my process context? My process context is process data. So
Process data.
I will read everything from the process data. So you are saying that by writing this expression, you are saying that inside the process data, there is a child element called the item.
Right.
I said, okay, one child is file name, another child is item master. No, there is no direct child of my process context or my process data called item. So I cannot find it. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the trick. Okay. So you have to be very careful that you are giving absolute path or the relative path. If you are giving the
Right.
absolute path, you have to start with the slash and you have to start with the top. Okay.
Oh,
Process context from the process data. If you are not using the slash, okay, then you are giving relative path. And if you are giving the relative path, right, then you have to start your expression from the process data. Okay, so like that. Hmm. Now let's come back here again. Okay, in the process data, which element we want? We want this element. Okay, so I will say process data. Okay, slash, see, slash process data slash item
file
master.
name. Oh,
Okay, if I don't want to read the file name. Okay, process data has three siblings. Oh, sorry, process data has three child elements, right? File name, primary document, and the item master.
item list.
Right. This is the parent. This parent has three child elements: file name, primary document, and item master. I want to read only item master. So this is the syntax. This is how you have to write.
Okay.
So this is my DocToDom. Click on this. Remember this, if some window is already open, right, it does not open it again. SI does not open it again. Right? See, your DOM to doc. Okay, DOM means process data to document, has created a document. Do you see this? It has created a document. And if you open this document, you have this item. Did not give me the item master tag actually.
Yeah, there is no item master tag.
Yeah, there is there. I mean, we can certainly do that. Okay, but right now it's not doing that.
Okay, the overall scenario is like this function usually extracts and keeps it in a separate document, right?
Which one? Say again.
This DocToDom,
Mm-hmm.
not DocToDom, DOMToDoc.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, which this example now. So
Mm-hmm.
it extracted from the process data and kept it in a separate file.
Yes. So you have
Okay.
extracted. You basically you collected a document. You process the document through your logic, changes, and whatever you want to do, and after that,
It kept in a separate file.
yes, we after processing we place that in a document.
Document. Okay. We
Right
call it.
now,
Okay.
now we can send this document to somebody. We can process, save it in the file system, like that. Whatever we want to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the one thing. This is your DOM to doc. Okay. In DOM to doc, actually, I want to make this as my primary document. Okay. So your DOM to doc take couple of functions. Okay. One of that function is name of the document. Primary document. Okay. So this will be name of your document. Second, if you want, you can assign a root tag in your file. Root element. So see, this time we have primary document. Okay. So where I wrote the primary document, this is the next parameter. Okay. This is the next parameter in your DOM to doc function. Okay. And if you open this document, right, you see uh,
Root element.
no, it's not. It's not root element actually. I assigned the parameter in the wrong place. The third parameter is basically whether it's a standalone document or the if it's a standalone document or not. Okay, so I should have given it after I think one more leaving one space. Fourth parameter is the name of the root document. Next, what we will cover. Okay. So now you people can do some practice that will help a lot. Root element. Okay. So you have package everything inside the root element. Okay. So these are the parameters that you can use in the DOM2Doc and DocToDom. Okay. Now our next requirement was we need to place this document in the file system. Okay. So to place that document in the file system, I can use same service. Array, why I'm not getting option to paste it? I have to use the file system adapter, but this time I will use with the extract option. Okay. Instead of collection folder, I have to use extraction folder.
Extract.
Here it is. Is extracted file name the assigned file name? Hmm. Okay. See, this is the item master that it has collected, and this is the file that it has processed and place it back in the file system. But the only difference is it has not uh, renamed it, right? So maybe we did not set the correct parameter. Okay, that is the only problem. You can see that I removed that file, right? See, as the business process ran, it has a process. The file is being generated again. Same file, right? This is the file that you see in the process data. Hmm? See, same file. Got it? So you collected a file, you modified the file, updated the file, extracted the data from the document, and then you place it back in the file system. Got it?
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, tell me.
See, in the first step,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's it, right? And now let's make tomorrow. And from tomorrow, we will start looking at the protocols. Okay, protocol and
Okay.
protocol business processes. Okay.
Yeah.